And I don't understand what labor dispute, because Doria is the only employee. I mean, is Doria disputing with herself, or is Meghan Markle involved? Is this like a fight between Doria and Meghan Markle? Is Doria suing Meghan Markle? The grift is hard and the grift is real. We know from Meghan Markle and Doria how quickly they set up so many shady businesses, secured websites, even when Meghan just started kind of dating Harry, or she claimed she was dating him. Doria sprung to action with his grifting daughter. And now, please, the update I'm about to give you is even more shocking because it involves so many people. And it begs to question, why are they being so protected? Who's behind it? I mean, what is it about these two women that is so compelling, very important figures to participate in such an incredible cover-up of conning the British royal family? Who wants to bring the royal family down? And it's shocking. It's shocking what you're about to see, because, the more I dug on the files, the worse it got. And it's mind-blowing. And I don't know why. I am really baffled by why.
There's been an unbelievable amount of attention that has been placed on the Archwell Foundation. I'm here at a behavioral health site, a mental health site. Archwell Foundation, run by Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, do extraordinary work, particularly women and girls, but notably around mental health. And I just want folks to know, not only are they in compliance, there's a technical paperwork issue that was wildly over hyped. And with respect, I hope people that ran those headlines run this headline, that it was a very typical technical issue around paperwork that persists for so many others as well. And they're in full compliance. And they're a celebrated organization that does great work in the state of California.
Hello, beautiful people. If you're new to the channel, thank you for joining me. If you're a returning subscriber, please don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. I know you many criticize my accent. It does help the channel. Over 48% of you who watch my channel are not subscribed. So please do that. That'll help immensely. Today we're going to have a topic that I want to discuss because I am shocked. I did a video about this a little while ago, and it was basically about the leak files that I found out and I exposed. And it's about Doria's loving kindness kind of certificate or company that she has. And I talked about the tragedy of Meghan Markle's mom, her father dying under mysterious circumstances. You can go and watch it there, because this is all in regards to Rachel, Meghan Markle, and Doria, who sprung into action from July 2018, guys. And this is, of course, as part of the shady organization, millions moved around. It is actually quite scary to think that the moment they got engaged, and then at least since May 2019, they had already secured and were in the process of starting this grift. So this goes to show you that they were planning on coming or leaving the royal family and conning the royal family for a long time. I will leave the link to that video. But what is more shocking to me is the fact that there is a criminal file. In that document, it says the way that it was worded, it was very, very shady. For those of you who didn't watch the first video, please go watch it in order for you to catch up with what I'm about to show you. Because what drew my attention to the whole thing was when I was investigating. I got a hot tip, and I was investigating Doria's Loving Kindness Senior Care Management, which is all cash, no bank, no wire transfer, nothing. It's all cash. And the mailing address, there's no physical address, there's nothing. And when you do contact their website, Doria responds to you from her iPhone, and she wants to know where you live because she only looks after wealthy, vulnerable, elderly individuals. And this Rick Genow, who is Meghan Markle's really shady attorney, provides the services of absolute power of attorney, conservatorship. And of course, guess who gets the conservatorship? And only cash only cash. But what really drew my attention to is this part here. No officer or director of this corporation has an outstanding final judgment issued by the Division Standards Enforcement or a court of law, for which no appeal therefrom is pending for the violation order or provision of the labor code. If you have nothing, if there's nothing to be judged about, you would leave that open. But the part here is that it's very sneaky the way they worded it, which is why I was like, wait a minute, this is not right. This is in 2023, by the way. But they, as I showed you in that previous video, started this and got this in July 2019. This outstanding final judgment means that there is a pending judgment. That is why, clearly, there is no appeal, because there is no final judgment. So, as you know, I went looking for that judgment. I had people, lawyers, people who work in the legal department and who have access because, you can't find it. It's not part of the public records. So these lawyers actually found it. They found the documentation. They found the case number. They found everything. But guess what? It is sealed. And allegedly it is sealed by Gavin Newsom, the governor of the state of California. Why is this labor case still sealed? Why is it that anybody can't look into it? Why the secrecy? This is really a horrible scam that's going on here. And I don't understand the protection in something so simple that the public should have access to it. Is it bullying? Did it go beyond bullying? What is going on that we're not allowed to see? And why is Gavin Newsom so invested in covering this up? Because let's not forget, this man came to the aid of Archwell Foundation. Why would he come and defend a clearly delinquent foundation that runs as a charity? This is the very same man right now who's being questioned for $100 million missing over that concert that they held for the fires in California, and now the money's gone missing. What kind of scam are they running? Why are those files sealed? Was it by royal request or what? Because this is something that should be open, especially because this is a private business that's looking after the elderly people. I mean, it's only normal that citizens should have questions about it. At least I do, because this is a woman who's offering services to look after very elderly people after her father died in very shady and mysterious circumstances. He fell and tripped with a dog leash. And now this simple labor file is sealed. I've had 3 different lawyers try to get a crack at it, and they can't open it. They're not even allowed to give the case number. I don't know. I mean, what can be a criminal case that would involve labor laws? Please, those of you who are lawyers, please, can you let me know? Because I do not understand how is this such a big deal? How? Because why? It says labor judgment. There is a pending one. Why isn't it part of the public domain? Why am I having such a hard time? And those of you who are lawyers, can you please share in the comments if labor judgments are supposed to be kept secret because it involves disputes or something like that? But you would think that even that should be open unless there's something more serious than bullying. And I'd like to know who's protecting it, because even the 3 lawyers that I had look at this, they can't understand it. They said we should at least be able to get a frame work of what really the case is about. Maybe not the names if they're protecting the names, but at least what the case is about. I look forward to listening to what you have to say in your comments, because I am baffled by this. Why is Meghan Markle and her skanky mother getting protections, putting elderly people at risk? Because they are at risk, beautiful people. You don't want Doria coming knocking on your grandparents' doors or your elderly parents' doors, because she only works in South California, West Hollywood, Santa Barbara. Of course, she doesn't go to East Compton. And these types of cases should be made public. Please let me know your thoughts, beautiful people, because this is so confusing to me. This is 2025. Meghan Markle has already trashed everybody. She's been exposed right, left, and center. Yet this case is sealed. And at least it goes back to 2023, because in the application, that the file that you saw, it was signed in 2023. And I don't understand what labor dispute, because Doria is the only employee. I mean, is Doria disputing with herself, or is Meghan Markle involved? Is this like a fight between Doria and Meghan Markle? Is Doria suing Meghan Markle for that? Because let's not forget that $9 million, Doria is suddenly at $9 million. She's worth $9 million. From where? This woman couldn't even pay the taxes and the home that she inherited from her father, from the mysterious death of her father. And now she's a millionaire? So who is the conflict with? It's kind of baffling, isn't it? And very interesting. And please, any of you who are lawyers, I look forward to your comments in the comment section. And don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe, and watch the video here, because I'm going to show you and expose more criminal files about Doria Ragland and where she was. And don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe, beautiful people.
How do you cry? Because you're an excellent, excellent crier.
Thank you very much. Sometimes if you just stare really hard for a long time, tears will come. But no, it's more than that. It's just being in it. I mean, the stakes are so high, who wouldn't be crying?